Namaste and welcome to Barbie's YouTube channel. Today I want to talk about something that's really relevant to RA patients or RA people like me, and that is pain. Understanding and having a knowledge of pain is very important to people like me because we're constantly in pain. Today is Independence Day 2021, and I've had a long but interesting day, and of course a day with pain is probably why I look very, very tired and very, very exhausted. I've also joined a pain group with pain management, and so I thought it would be a good idea to present some of the things to all of you that I took from the group. And some of those things is to understand pain. That is knowledge that comes with power. And I think that is a very profound and bold statement. Whether you stub your toe or bang your finger with a hammer, a short burst of pain is unpleasant, but long-term pain is even more troubling. And I think people with RA have chronic pain. Not think, I know. And with chronic pain, it's also known as persistent pain. This pain won't go away no matter how hard you try. I'm coming up on my 50th birthday, and RA is all I know from the time I've been cognitive, 9 months of age, knowing myself, knowing how pain works and how it feels. Persistent pain can have a profound effect on daily life. It can affect hobbies, it can affect activities that you enjoy, it can affect social time or just time spent with family, time spent with you alone. It affects every intricate part of your life. If you're working, it affects that as well. Knowing what you can do to ease your pain really puts you ahead of the game. One of the things that you can do to help ease your pain is to understand it and to know what you're feeling. That in itself decreases pain. Just plainly understanding how it works and how it's an intricate part and how it's a part of you helps to decrease it. Just thinking about it. Pain doesn't always do you harm. And I thought, how so? But if you think about it and really and truly put some thought into it, it doesn't always, all pain doesn't do you harm. Pain comes from your brain. And if you think about it in a way to get you going, you can slowly start to decrease it. The brain makes sense of the whole situation, and it creates a plan or response to protect you. When you are in pain caused by injury, you know that there's a plan. The injury will heal. You'll have lots of intense pain in the beginning, and as you do med control and as you continuously heal, slowly but gradually, the pain decreases. It goes away. People like me in RA, when pain is persistent every day, you have to think of a plan. So even when you are in pain, you have to get moving slowly. Approaching how you're going to do that also decreases pain. I can't afford to let pain slow me down. And I've always been a person who has been a go-getter. So even on my worst days, I think about it. I think through the process and say, look, I'm going to rest a little bit, and then I'm going to get up, and then I'm going to get moving. Even if I have to have help from family members, that is my focus for the day, and that is my plan. Today wasn't the best days, but it wasn't the worst of days, and you have to stay positive. Stress and pain go hand in hand. And if you can decrease the stress, then you decrease the pain. Focusing on reducing stress can change the way that you learn how to respond to stress. So that in itself is a game changer. So, in saying that, you can change pain and just your thought and staying positive. It's a process, but be patient with yourself and kind of gauge it. If you are in terrible, unspeakable pain, don't get out there and try to run. If you are hurting real bad, don't try to take on large projects, is what I'm trying to say. Just take your time, pace yourself, and you can do it. Most importantly, rest. Take little rest breaks in between. And most importantly, and my final stance with this is just be patient. I can relate to that in terms of wanting to move now, wanting to get out and do. And sometimes your body just won't let you. So if you're patient with yourself, it's realistic and you can time it. And then eventually you'll be up and at 'em before you know it. That being said, thank you. I hope you enjoyed this segment. Drop comments or remarks in the box below. Thank you and have a good evening.